strawberries?
Yeah.
Let me see. Whoop, not all of it. Not all of it. Okay, don't get on your shirt. Go.
The dirty sink?
Yeah.
Why? Why you have dirty sinks? Oh, he's stepping on my foot!
Be gentle.
Oh, he's stepping on my foot!
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, do you want to help?
Now help put on yours?
Yeah.
Put on yours. Oh, good job. Okay, let's eat.
Okay, look at me.
What is going on here? Good morning. Kids are fed.
Hey, Mommy.
Yes, Seiji.
I want you to come here for a second.
Okay, guys. Okay, 1 second.
Because it's a big
Okay, what?
cherry.
All right, kids are eating. Usually I try to like have my vitamin C and make my herbal coffee before they wake up, but I decided to shower instead, and I feel like that was a good choice. So I'm just gonna make my herbal coffee. It's the same thing every time. Herbal coffee, which is basically like dried chicory and barley and sometimes like dried figs. Collagen. And I'm out of my liquid stevia, so we're gonna do some honey, but it's local from the farm, so I feel like it's extra delicious. Love honey. We don't have lunch to pack for Sage today. Perfect.
What?
I don't have to, nothing.
What you said?
That is not a monkey. What are you saying?
Today I figured I'm gonna share a real life what I eat in a day, foods that I've been focusing on to feel my best for my mental health, energy, fitness goals, all the things. I really feel like the way I eat now has been like the best way I've ever eaten for my body. Everybody's different, but I really focus on a high protein diet. And I know it's like trendy right now, but it really does make me feel my best. So we're getting our protein today. So even in my herbal coffee, I have 2 scoops of this collagen, which is a serving, has 9 grams of protein. So I just like to have this to start my day, because then I'm gonna have breakfast once Sage goes to school. I will say I'm so sick of scrambled eggs right now. So I'm gonna do this like onion, pepper, and sausage egg scramble that I've been craving, and we're gonna make it together because it's gonna be high protein, still has eggs in it, but like I just can't do plain Jane scrambled eggs right now. I'm like actually sick of it. I need new options. So for this recipe, I'm gonna need some bell peppers, an onion. I have some eggs. These are beautiful farm eggs. I love all the different colors. And your favorite breakfast sausages. These ones actually, ooh, oh. You almost ran away and broke, and that would have been so sad because those are from Happy Hens. I'm gonna chop up my veg, saute them, add this. Should I add the sausage first or the veggies? We'll figure that out. And then we're gonna scramble up the eggs and just add it to it, and it's gonna be like a 1-pot breakfast. I feel like I need to start making extras when it comes to breakfast because the mornings are busy with the kids. Like Oakley right now is out at the park, Sage just at school, so I have like a moment to make breakfast for Matt and I. Some days we just have breakfast later. It's totally fine. It is what it is, but I just feel like if I made extra stuff of this, like meal prep breakfast, it would be easier for other days throughout the week. Today's Friday, so I don't really need to meal prep, but if we have some extra stuff for the weekend, even better. If you have any ideas for good high protein breakfast options, let me know. I've been thinking of even just doing some protein pancakes or waffles because I do like a sweet breakfast. I've been into the savory lately. This onion is weird. What's going on here? What's going on? There's like an onion within an onion. What's happening? Is this safe to eat? What is? That's not good. That's so gross. Do not. Okay, let's get a new one. Okay, let's try this one. This one's a little sprouted. This one's okay. Okay. I am so hungry. I'm starting to feel like lightheaded. This is late for me to eat. I saw the funniest video on TikTok and it was like, what's the big deal about a pepper? You cut off the top. What did he say? Wait, I forgot. You pull this out, you cut in half, you flatten it, and then you slice it. I need to sharpen my knife. And he said, this top here, you just cut around it. Yeah, I really need to sharpen my knife. A little olive oil, let that finish heating up, and then I'm gonna add in the sausages first, get those browning, and then we'll add in our veggies. Also, how cute is my little setup here by the oven? I got my oil, I got my pepper grinder. Fresh pepper is honestly the best. And then I have my little salt cellar, or salt pig, whatever you wanna call it. Just a little like pinch and season container there. So I love that, and the eggs. It's amazing, I haven't cracked one of these yet. Tell me I'm not the only weirdo that takes out these little like white things. I don't know what they're called, but I don't like them. And I find the farm fresh eggs have like really thick, like, I don't know. So if you don't like eggs, I'm sorry. All right, let's add in our sausages. We're gonna add in the peppers and the onion right to the pan. I took out the sausages. I'm gonna just chop them up a bit while this gets nice and soft. But it already smells so good. This is definitely taking longer than my typical breakfast, so it'll be nice if I can just like meal prep a few of these next time for the week. But we are testing it out together and seeing if this is gonna be my new go-to. These are looking good. I'm gonna add my chopped up breakfast sausage in. This is definitely gonna be enough for 2 breakfasts. I think Matt just got home too, so he can let me know what he thinks. I'm just gonna mix that up. Then we're gonna add in our eggs. Oh yes. I'm gonna try to get everything in. I probably could have done more eggs now that I'm thinking about it, but okay, I'm gonna pop the lid on and just let that cook for a bit. It's kind of gonna be like an omelet, but then we're gonna scramble it. Look at that. Ooh, that's hot. How good does that look? It kind of looks like a messy scramble, but it honestly smells so good and it tastes really yummy too. Definitely not boring scrambled eggs. This is delicious. Let me know what you think.
Well, it looks good.
I feel like this is more your kind of breakfast.
It's like a restaurant quality bowl.
What?
That's very nice.
Yeah. I pretty much get asked every single day what pots and pans I use because everyone's looking for non-toxic alternatives that actually work. A lot of the ones that you buy that are just cheaper and not made to last, they're non-stick the first time you use it, and then like after a couple of uses they are scratchy. Most pans are actually full of chemicals that are leaching into your food, which is kind of crazy. If you're still using Teflon pans, you may be shocked to realize it only takes about 2.5 minutes for them to reach 500 degrees Fahrenheit, which is when they start releasing chemicals into the air and into your food. I've been using Caraway pots and pans for a few months now. They make high quality, non-toxic kitchen essentials. Not only are they absolutely beautiful, they actually come in a bunch of fun colors that you can choose from to match your kitchen decor, but they are non-toxic. They're actually made with ceramic, which is a natural slick surface, so you can use less butter, less oil, and your food is gonna literally slide right off, plus it means easier cleanup. They also come with the most beautiful storage solutions. This is their organizer for the lids, and then they also have one for the actual pots that you can just slide them into if you have one of those like deep drawers. These are heavy duty. Even their lids have the ceramic coating on them. They fit perfect on top. They have a little hole to allow steam to come through. They're just so chic and beautiful. I know it can feel overwhelming sometimes, but making small changes in your home, like switching out your pots and pans for a non-toxic alternative like Caraway, can make such a big difference in your health. Long-term, being exposed to all these chemicals on a daily basis, it can take decades for these forever chemicals to leave our body, and they can cause a lot of health issues. They also have the most beautiful food storage set, which is perfect for meal prepping. It's also non-toxic. It's coated with a ceramic coated glass. We are big on leftovers, so these definitely come in handy. I have the cream, but they have a bunch of other fun colors. I just got the sage green color for obvious reasons, and I'm so excited to use it in my next meal prep. I also love that they give thorough instructions on how to take care of your pans so they last the longest. If you're looking to swap out your pans for a non-toxic alternative like Caraway, I recommend getting their cookware set. You'll save 20% off by bundling, and you can even stack my code HealthNut10 for an additional 10% off. You can also use my code to save on all their products site-wide, so make sure you screenshot or save this code for when you're checking out. Gotta take your vitamins. Okay, I'm gonna head to an appointment and I will be back before lunch. In case you're wondering, I do a multivitamin, a magnesium, and a vitamin D. I also do the vitamin C in the morning, and then if I'm feeling like I'm getting sick or it's cold and flu season, I definitely take some immune supporting tonics and stuff as well. Like echinacea is like a must. Whew. I just got back from my massage. I'm gonna do a quick lunch. It's a little bit later than I thought, so I'm gonna get my pan heating up. I got 2 pieces of salmon and also some rapini, which if you've never had it before, it's actually a bitter green. It's not for everyone, but I love it sauteed in olive oil and garlic and salt and pepper. It's just like really simple to make. So I'm gonna have that on the side. I'm just trying to get more leafy greens into my diet, and I'm just gonna make extra so I have enough for lunch for tomorrow. Okay, for seasoning, I'm just gonna do a little olive oil on top, a little black pepper, a little sea salt. I might even add a little garlic powder. I don't wanna add fresh garlic because it's gonna burn. Super simple, honestly, like it's all about how you cook it. I love pan-seared salmon, and I like when it's like still a little pink inside. Nothing worse than overcooked salmon. Oh yes. So good. So I'm gonna do a few minutes on each side, and that's it. So easy to make salmon at home. Okay, so I'm gonna check the salmon. Actually, you know what? That's looking good. I'm gonna flip it because I don't wanna overcook it. I like when the middle's still a little pink. Sear on that, and just I'm gonna do another 5 minutes. So really my focus when it comes to food right now is, it's kind of like a low carb, high protein, but it doesn't mean no carbs. So I feel like even when I tell my mom that, she's like, you need carbs. Yes, you do, especially if you're working out, you need carbs. You need carbs for your brain, for healthy brain function. But I just find I'm just doing like, I wanna say like more complex carbs, like sweet potatoes or like a sprouted or multi-grain. So for me, if I focus more on just getting enough veg and protein and healthy fats, I'm still gonna get my carb, but they're just not like top priority. And so I'm still eating. Last night I had ice cream. I'm still leaving room for fun. Like I said, I'm not trying to be like on a strict eating plan or anything. I really don't think too much about what I'm like macros and stuff and how much I'm eating of what. I eat until I'm full and happy. Protein have just made such a difference on how I feel, my mental health. Like I just feel less like anxious. Like it's just changed the way I feel. I don't know how to describe it, but like I just know this is right now in my life, this is how I want to eat. I really enjoy it. Like I said, it's like the 80-20 rule. I definitely make time for like fun and carbs and cookies and cake and all that, but like that's not what makes me feel good if I eat that all the time, you know? And these videos are just really meant to be a source of inspiration. It's not to be like, you have to eat this way to be healthy. I just wanna show you guys what foods I'm eating and loving. And I also wanna talk to you a little bit about why I'm eating the certain foods that I am eating. These are looking good. I'm gonna take them off. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, perfect. I'm actually gonna just cook right in the same oil. Add in the garlic and the rapini on top. I like to add a little water and the lid. Look at that. Honestly, it smells so good. Rapini is like cilantro. You love it or you hate it, and I love it. I love the bitterness of it. Pretty much everything I make, I just make extra for Matt as well. He basically has a live-in home chef. So I almost made steaks today because we do have a steak in the fridge. I have been a steak girly lately. Like pretty much ever since we were in Florida over the winter, we were eating, I was calling it filet mignon Fridays. We went for steak lunch on Fridays and it was so good. Like, I don't know, something about it. I literally felt like it was like a massage for my brain. I know that sounds weird to say, but that's how I felt. Like it was just calming my nervous system and it just felt like super satiating. I can't explain it. If you've deprived yourself of red meat your entire life, you know that feeling where you're like, my body was craving it, I just wasn't listening. And I was thinking in my head, oh, I can just like eat more plants and like that will be enough protein for my body. I don't know if it's, I've said this before, I don't know if it's because like I'm a O negative, like I'm the rare blood type. I don't know if we need more protein, but all I know is I'm super low in iron all the time, and when I eat this way I feel like my blood work is better. It's not even about the blood work results, it's like how I actually feel is better when I'm eating more protein. My sugar cravings are almost gone. It's insane. And by the end of the day, I don't feel this like hungry, like, oh, like munchy, like hunger kind of thing, where I'm just like, oh, I gotta get all the snacks in. I feel content. Like I can just make like a tea and have like, I don't know, a little apple and peanut butter or something, and I'm fine. I still like my late night, chippies and stuff like that, or like homemade popcorn, but I don't need it. I don't crave it. It's like a nice to have once in a while, but it's not like, at one point in my life, it was like every single night I felt like I feel like Matt was rubbing onto me because he's definitely a snacker at night. But I noticed such a difference with my eating habit later in the day, because I'm getting more calories, more fat, more protein earlier in the day. And so at night, I think my body's just like, we're good. Just a little tea and off to bed. He just woke up from his nap. He loves salmon, but like wrapped in the seaweed, the toasted seaweed wraps, loves it. And like avocado, like he loves like we do these like salmon bowls, and that's his favorite. He'll easily smash like 8 of them. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. I have a little work to do. And then I gotta figure out dinner. I have some shrimp thawed. I just gotta plan the rest of it. So I decided on doing surf and turf. So we have a nice steak and some thawed shrimp, and we are leaving on a trip in literally now 2 days because we just changed our flight and now we're leaving Sunday. So we gotta basically use up all the food in the fridge. Anyways, I'm gonna do shrimp and steak. I was gonna do like a shrimp and tofu Asian stir fry, but I think we're gonna do this and still cook some of the rice noodles I got for the kids because they love rice noodles and soba noodles. So I think I'm gonna do one of those. I've been perfecting my steak cooking skills. They're not the greatest, but I do know you're supposed to let it rest for about half an hour at room temperature. So I'm gonna do that and just get everything I need. What do we need? I got my shrimp going. I got the soba noodles. I'm gonna add some edamame to the pot. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna add some edamame. Whoop, that was a lot. I chopped up some Brussels sprouts, just using up veg we have in the fridge, and I just tossed them in the same stuff as the shrimp, and I'm gonna pop these into the air fryer to get nice and crispy. Sage loves air fryer Brussels sprouts. Okay, same thing with the soba noodles and edamame, but except I'm adding in some rice vinegar. I'm just kind of like dressing everything the same way, and I might even add a little bit of honey to this to give it some sweetness. There we go. Okay, get some honey.
My finger was going.
Not a lot, just like a little bit, and then I'm gonna add in some sesame seeds. Oh, and I am gonna add a little bit of oil. I'm out of avocado oil, so I'm just gonna do olive oil. There we go. Easy soba noodle. It's kind of like a salad, but my kids love it. And I'm gonna add some shrimp on the side for them. And I'm gonna do a little... This is the loud time of the day. I'm doing a little honey drizzle on the Brussels. And one thing I do know about steak is you gotta let it rest for like 10 minutes before you cut into it. I'm not doing Brussels for Oakley because I know he's not gonna eat them. I'll probably just add some fruit on the side. I love how I just did a video on how I am trying not to raise an iPad kids, and we are full out watching movies while we're having dinner tonight. But in the video I did say 80-20 rule, and that usually Friday nights and weekend nights we'll usually like pop on a little TV during dinner, but it's kind of on in the background, and everyone's had a long week and we're hungry and kids are overtired, so this is how we're surviving a Friday night. I actually found some ripe mango that I added to their plates, and I felt like it went with the theme a little bit more than grape. I'm just letting the steak rest before I cut into it, but it looks so good. Surf, turf, and Brussels sprouts, and soba noodle. We got a Maribel. Hello. Dinner's ready, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, there's beans in the pasta.
That's edamame.
But edamame's in my pasta.
Oh, you wanted it on the side.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then put it on the side, please.
Okay, you put it right here next to the Brussels. What do you think that is? Medium rare? Look at that. Not bad, not bad. I was not expecting to be whipping up such a feast. Such a yummy looking plate, and I honestly feel like I cooked the steak perfectly. Wow, time to eat. Matt's making his plate now. Let's try the steak. Not a bad Friday night dish, huh? The honey on the Brussels sprouts is really good.
It makes you better. And the second makes you nothing.
I just finished getting both kids to bed. I don't know how this happened. We had a really good thing going, me and Matt. He does Sage, I do Oakley. But Sage all of a sudden has been asking for me to put her to bed. Not because Matt does a fabulous job. I'm actually like always so impressed with the patience and like, because she wants you to like create a like imaginary story. Like you have to make up story. You can't just like read it in a book. She wants like books read, a story, made up story, and then sing songs and then lay with her for a bit. It's like a whole thing. Anyways, lately she's been, actually for a while now, she's been like, Mommy, I want Mommy to put me to bed. And I think it's just because like Matt does it all the time. And so now she's like wanting Mommy to do it. And so like I need to put down Oakley because he needs milk and stuff still. And like we just have a routine. It's just, anyways, it's like tiring doing both. But it's also like, I don't know, yesterday we shook on it. I said, okay, I will put you to bed tomorrow night. And like Fridays is kind of like our day. Like I feel like, okay, once a week I'll put her down to bed. We're just not at the point that we can do like both kids do like family bedtime routine. We can't. They work each other up and like no one gets sleepy. It's just like it's not working right now. So we just separate them at bedtime and we just like divide and conquer. But anyways, it was actually good. I was just like laying down there doing some like breathing meditation and stuff. It was relaxing. And actually the kitchen's so clean. Wow, that worked out. I'll just do bedtime all the time for them and you can just clean and do the dishes. Actually, Matt does that anyway, so. All right, I'm gonna probably make a tea. I'm not quite hungry yet, but usually I will do, I think because we ate later today, usually we eat closer to 5:30. But I've been making this really yummy, like kind of like healthy fat and protein snack plate at night. So I'll probably do that again tonight. I can show you what's on it, but I think I'm gonna make a little tea right now and finish packing and stuff like that because we are leaving on our trip in two days, yeah. Did you know there's an airport on the screen?
No.
That's funny. I was like, we're going on a plane. Oakley's going on his first plane. Here's my nighttime little snack plate. I got some creamy peanut butter, apples, cottage cheese that I just put some freshly ground pepper on and flaky sea salt, flax crackers for the cottage cheese, and I've just been loving this combination lately. I have my chamomile tea that I'm still drinking and my water. I just wanted to say thank you again for watching. I hope this video helped give you some ideas, helped give you some high protein meal ideas, and just like a little look into a day of what I'm eating. Obviously every day is different. Don't forget to check out Caraway. I'm gonna have them linked down below. I highly recommend the cookware set. That's the one I have and love, and you'll get 20% off when bundling, and then you can stack my code on top to get an additional 10% off. Also, the food storage containers are so beautiful. I love the sage green color, and honestly we use them all the time. I love the sizes, I love the quality of them, and obviously that they are just made from a non-toxic material. I'm gonna enjoy my little snack plate, and let me know what your favorite nighttime snack is before going to bed. Maybe you don't even have snacks. I'm a breastfeeding mama, so I need my calories before bed.